Tottenham Hotspur Football Club are now up to 5th in the Premier League, and Steven Bergwijn talks out about scoring his double in the dying seconds to give Tottenham Hotspur the 3 points. Wolves have just rejected a £15 million bid from Tottenham Hotspur for winger Adama Traoré. PSG are in talks with Spurs over a loan move for Tanguy Ndombele. Reports are stating that Spurs have just joined the race to sign central defender Diego Carlos, and the Spurs women are now in the semi-finals of the Continental Cup. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all keeping well. In today's video, I'll be going through all of the latest Tottenham news, all of the latest transfer news, all of the rumours and all of the reports. If you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Also hit that like button and also that notification bell where YouTube will notify you every single time I upload a new video. Just before I get into today's video, make sure that you download the OneFootball app for all of the live football scores, results and news, as well as getting all of the latest Spurs news on this channel. You can also see it all here. Download the OneFootball app to keep up to date with everything Tottenham Hotspur, club news, transfer news, match information, videos, tables and results from all around the world. Don't miss out, and please do let me know what you think of this app. Just before I start today's video, I would just like to apologise for the lack of uploads in the last 48 hours or so. It's been a very, very busy few days. But we're going to start the video by talking about two results in the Premier League from Wednesday evening, and what an evening it was. Leicester City 2, Tottenham Hotspur 3. Of course, Harry Kane got Tottenham's first goal, and Steven Bergwijn, absolute scenes in the dying seconds. And Brentford lost 3-1 at home against Manchester United. Now, that win for Tottenham Hotspur has now put us up to 5th, above our North London rivals Arsenal. We have now played 19 games. We have won 11. We have drawn 3 and lost 5. We have a goal difference of +4. We have 36 points. You will see here in the table that Tottenham Hotspur have 3 games in hand over West Ham in 4th and 4 games in hand over Chelsea in 3rd. Now, if Tottenham Hotspur win all of the 4 games in hand over Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspur would go up to 48 points. We would actually go into 2nd place. A report has just been published by BBC Sport, and they are stating that Wolverhampton Wanderers have rejected a £15 million bid from Tottenham Hotspur for winger Adama Traoré. Spurs boss Antonio Conte is keen on the 25-year-old Spain international, who has 18 months left on his contract at Molineux. Wolves manager Bruno Lage knows he must sell before he buys new players this month. Traoré scored his first goal of the season when Wolves beat Southampton 3-1 on the 15th of January. Wolves signed Adama Traoré from Middlesbrough for £18 million back in August 2018. Conte believes he can use Traoré in a wing-back role, similar to how he worked with forward Victor Moses during his time at Chelsea. Now, my thoughts on this, I'm fairly confident that this deal is actually going to get done. I really am. You know, Tottenham Hotspur have now submitted an official bid of £15 million. They've made it official. They have made it clear that they want the winger. And, you know, £15 million rejected from Wolves. I'm sure that Tottenham Hotspur now will go back with an improved offer. But in other reports that I've read today, it is clear that the evaluation of the player is the stumbling block. Wolves want more money. Tottenham Hotspur don't want to pay more money. But I'm sure that Tottenham will go back with an improved offer, because £15 million, you know, Adama Traoré is clearly worth £15 million. Wolves paid £18 million for him, you know, 4 years ago from Middlesbrough. So he is definitely worth £18 million or more. We've also got to remember as well, back in the summer when we were managed by Nuno Espirito Santo, we were interested in the player, and Wolves then wanted around £50 million. Well, reports are stating now, and lots of journalists have published articles on this story in the last couple of weeks, and they're all stating that, you know, if Tottenham put in a bid of around £20 million, we may just get our man. The Tottenham Hotspur women were in action on Wednesday evening, playing in the quarter-final of the Continental League Cup against Liverpool at home. Tottenham Hotspur women won the game 1-0 with a Rachel Williams goal. The Tottenham Hotspur women are through to the semi-finals of the Continental Cup for the first time in our history, and the Spurs women have been drawn away to Manchester City in the semi-finals of the Continental Cup. The tie will take place at City's Academy Stadium on either Wednesday the 2nd of February or Thursday the 3rd. The Tottenham Hotspur women beat in-form Liverpool at the Hive in last night's quarter-final as Rachel Williams' second-half strike proved enough to take us to the last four of the senior women's competition for the very first time. Meanwhile, Manchester City, three times winner of the Conti Cup, reached the last four by beating Bristol City 3-1 on Wednesday night. Chelsea will face Manchester United in the other semi-final. Now, match winner Steven Bergwijn was talking after the Leicester City game and said, "This is a boy's dream to turn around a game like this. I'm so happy. It was a fantastic game. We played really well and deserved it. We created a lot of chances." An extremely happy Steven Bergwijn then went on to say, "Then we scored for 2-2. We didn't celebrate. We grabbed the ball and wanted to go for 3-2. And then it happened." Bergwijn then went on to talk about the match winner and said, "It was all natural. I saw the space. I went round the goalkeeper and then you have to hit the target. I saw him run into the first post, so I tried to hit the second post. Fantastic scenes afterwards. Fantastic." Now, my thoughts on the Leicester game, unbelievable scenes. Absolutely unbelievable. I tell you what, Antonio Conte now has managed Spurs for 9 games in the Premier League. That is 6 wins and 3 draws. And he said, you know what, a month or so ago that he is not a magician. I'm sorry, but Antonio Conte is a magician because he certainly is working magic at Spurs at the moment. 6 wins, 3 draws in 9 Premier League games, unbeaten in the Premier League under his management. And, what a game. To fight right until the end. Something like 95 and a half minutes gone. Leicester City was still 2-1 up. We gave absolutely everything in the game. I'm so pleased for Steven Bergwijn as well because, he's had a hard time of it. And when you think back, just before Christmas in that West Ham game, he grabbed a goal, he grabbed an assist in that game. Unfortunately, then he got injured. And, he came on in the 79th minute and grabbed a couple of goals. I'm just so pleased for him, so pleased for the team. I thought that in the game overall, we played extremely well. In that first half, we had so many chances, didn't take the chances, which was a little bit frustrating. But we plugged away, and as Steven Bergwijn said there, didn't celebrate at 2-2. We wanted the 3 points, and we got them. I'm absolutely delighted. A report has just been published by The Guardian newspaper, written by transfer expert and Italian journalist FABRIZIO Romano, and he has stated that Tottenham are in talks with PSG over a deal to loan Tanguy Ndombele to the French league leaders. The midfielder is keen on the move, which could include an option for PSG to buy at the end of the season. Discussions are being held over what percentage of Ndombele's salary, if any, Spurs would pay. The transfer would reunite the 25-year-old with Mauricio Pochettino, who made him Tottenham's record signing for an initial £55.4 million in July 2019 and is now in charge of PSG. Ndombele's time at the Premier League club has not been a success. The player showing only flashes of his ability and is out of favour under Antonio Conte. Jeered off by Tottenham fans when subbed against Morecambe on the 9th of January, he was not in the squad for the 2 matches since. Also in this report, it then goes on to talk about Adama Traoré, and it says Wolves have just rejected Tottenham's £15 million offer for Traoré, who has 18 months left on his contract, and are holding out for £20 million. Antonio Conte has made the Spain international, who can play out right wing back or right wing, a key target. Conte is desperate to make signings, going as far as to suggest that even lower quality recruits would do. He said, if there is an opportunity and also if it's not the best opportunity, we need to do something. Now, my thoughts on this, I would be absolutely delighted to see Tanguy Ndombele go out on loan to PSG. I just don't see it working here at Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. I just think it's such a shame. I've spoken so many times at length about Tanguy Ndombele. The waste of talent. We should be getting so much more out of, such a fantastic player. But it just hasn't worked. I think the French League is absolutely perfect for him. Of course, we bought him from the French League, from Lyon, a superb player there. And I think the French League, would really benefit him as well. PSG, of course, Pochettino, he knows from Tottenham as well, although he wasn't there very long under Pochettino's management on Ndombele. But I think it's all down now to numbers, and if PSG can pay the £200,000 a week, fantastic. I think if Tottenham have got to cover some of the wages, then it's probably what I expected anyway. But if Ndombele plays very, very well in this second part of the season, from January until the end of the season, you never know, PSG could end up taking him off our hands and getting a large amount of that money back that we paid. A report has just been published by the Daily Mail, and they are stating that Tottenham Hotspur have joined Newcastle in the race to sign Sevilla defender Diego Carlos, as Antonio Conte looks to bolster his side's options in the race to finish in the Champions League spots. It also says that Tottenham have expressed an interest in signing Newcastle target Diego Carlos. The defender played for Sevilla in their 1-1 draw with Valencia on Wednesday night, but has asked the La Liga side to leave. He then states that Spurs boss Antonio Conte is hopeful of adding to his side during the January transfer window in an attempt to boost their chances of obtaining a top 4 finish to qualify for next season's Champions League. Also in this report from the Daily Mail, it goes on to talk about Tottenham Hotspur defender Japhet Tanganga, and it says AC Milan remain keen on a loan deal for the Spurs defender. The 22-year-old has made 18 appearances in all competitions for Tottenham so far this season. Now, my opinion on this, of course, Tottenham Hotspur's squad at the moment is pretty thin. If Tanganga is going to go out on loan, we do definitely need a signing or two in, to cover because of injuries, suspensions, and whatever other problems, that could happen from now until the end of the season. We do need signings. We really, really do. There is 11 days left in this transfer window. Antonio Conte has clearly come out and said, we need to do something. We need signings. It's going to be a very interesting 11 days, but I would love to see another centre-back come in. I'd love to see a midfielder. I'd love to see a striker. I've said this on so many videos now. The last time we signed a striker on a permanent basis at Tottenham Hotspur Football Club was back in 2017, and that was Llorente. Of course, we had Carlos Vinicius on loan last season, but that was only a loan deal. But if Tottenham are joining the race with Newcastle to try and sign Sevilla defender Diego Carlos, it would mean that we would need to pay around £28 million, because also in the report from the Daily Mail, it says that AC Milan have also proposed a deal, but are short of Newcastle's £28 million offer. So if we want to get this deal over the line, we do need to pay a lot of money for the player.
Thanks, Chris, and hello to everybody watching. I'm Bill from Football Prizes. I'm just here to tell you about the weekly Spurs prizes that we run on the site. Some of our previous Spurs prizes range from the likes of signed shirts and boots and mounts from players such as Harry Kane, Son Heung-min and Lucas, right through to club legends like Paul Gascoigne and Jurgen Klinsmann. You can watch the live draws on our Facebook page, and you can go on our site and see the previous Spurs winners, as well as what prizes we have to offer at www.footballprizes.co.uk.
Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do let me know all of your thoughts and comments in the comment section below on everything I've spoken about in today's video. If you don't subscribe to this channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button, and also hit that like button and that notification bell, where YouTube will notify you every single time I upload a new video. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe and well. Come on, you Spurs.